Today, we're diving deep into what May has been doing for the Patriots and how his performance has become such a key factor in their first win of the season. The big question hanging over the team right now is whether this surge is directly tied to the offensive changes brought in by Josh McDaniels. Between Week 1 and Week 2, there were significant adjustments that completely reshaped the way the Patriots attack on offense. And what we're seeing now is a quarterback who has started to fully understand how to manipulate defenses, read coverages, and make plays with both his arm and his legs. Against the Dolphins, May showed flashes of brilliance that few could have predicted, demonstrating accuracy, decision-making, and athleticism in ways that drew immediate comparisons to Josh Allen. Though it's important to clarify that these are just stylistic parallels rather than a statement of equivalency. May isn't the reigning MVP, but when you stack his Week 2 performance against other top quarterbacks in the league, it's easy to see why the numbers are so impressive. 19 completions on 23 attempts, 2 passing touchdowns, an overall efficiency rating that makes his performance jump off the page, and an EPA over 19. These aren't just stats. They're signals of a player who is quickly gaining confidence and rhythm in a system that is starting to suit his skill set. One of the biggest shifts from Week 1 to Week 2 came in the way May lined up under center versus in shotgun. In the first game, he was in shotgun formations nearly 80% of the time, which allowed him to survey the field, identify potential matchups, and read defenses from a distance. But it limited the team's ability to fully exploit play action. By Week 2, that number dropped to under 50%, down to 42%, meaning he spent significantly more time under center. This seemingly small adjustment made a huge difference. It opened the door for a higher percentage of play-action passes, increasing from 35% to 60%, a change that kept defenses honest and created more opportunities for big plays. Being under center provides a natural advantage when it comes to faking handoffs and manipulating linebackers and safeties, and May use that to his advantage, finding openings that weren't available the week prior. The Patriots also reduced their reliance on spread formations, dropping from 29% to 15%, which reinforced the shift toward a more versatile personnel grouping with 2 tight ends, a running back like Arandra Stevenson in the backfield, and Austin Hooper lining up alongside Hunter Henry. These adjustments weren't just cosmetic. They fundamentally changed the way the defense had to approach the game, forcing them to account for multiple threats at once. Another area where May and the Patriots made massive strides was in pre-snap motion. In Week 1, motion was used on just 18% of plays, but in Week 2 it jumped dramatically to nearly 70%. This meant that wide receivers and backs were constantly moving, creating mismatches and forcing defenders to reveal their intentions before the snap. For May, this wasn't just a tool to gain an edge. It was a way to see the field more clearly, identify coverages, and decide instantly whether to go for a quick throw, take a shot downfield, or keep the ball himself and make something happen with his legs. Watching him operate under these conditions was like seeing a chess player 3 moves ahead, constantly adjusting and improvising, making decisions in real time that ultimately led to success on the scoreboard. While Miami may not have been the toughest opponent, May's trajectory is encouraging. The next challenge will be far more demanding when the Patriots face the Steelers, a team that under Mike Tomlin rarely allows mistakes on defense. Pittsburgh will bring a physical, disciplined approach, and May will have to adjust quickly. If he continues to progress at this rate, it will speak volumes about his ability to handle pressure and grow as a leader on the field. These early games have given us a glimpse of what's possible, but they also serve as a reminder that consistency against top-tier competition is the real test. The offensive adjustments McDaniels made have created more balance, more unpredictability, and more space for May to operate. But as the season moves forward, defenses will adapt, and the young quarterback will need to maintain and refine these improvements to keep the team competitive. Beyond May, there's excitement in New England for another reason. Tom Brady recently announced a comeback of sorts, though not in the traditional sense. He is launching a high-profile flag football league in Riyadh, which features an impressive roster of both retired legends and current stars, including players like Rob Gronkowski, Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Christian McCaffrey, Tyreek Hill, and several other big names. This isn't just a casual celebrity exhibition. It's a fully organized competition with real talent, though it remains unofficial in the eyes of the NFL. Teams will have to grant permission for active players to participate, considering the potential injury risks, but the league promises to deliver star power and entertainment for fans around the world. While purists may view it skeptically, it reflects Brady's influence in the sport and his ability to bring football to a global audience in a novel way. Fans of Brady will be watching closely, curious to see how he commands a different type of football field while still showcasing his competitive edge. Meanwhile, on the injury front, Gonzalez has been a key figure for the Patriots, whose return remains carefully monitored. The All-Pro cornerback has been dealing with a hamstring injury since late July, and while progress is being made, the team is taking a cautious approach. Gonzalez has been active in meetings and workouts at the facility, staying engaged with the team while working toward full recovery. The coaching staff is weighing whether to push him into action against the Steelers this week or to wait until later matchups, ensuring he is fully healthy for a critical stretch of the season. Balancing risk and reward is a constant challenge, and the Patriots appear committed to making the right long-term decision for both the player and the team. Gonzalez's presence on the field would provide a boost to a defense that has shown both promise and vulnerability early in the season, and monitoring his return will be one of the key storylines leading up to Sunday's game. All of these elements, the rise of Drake May, the offensive tweaks by McDaniels, Tom Brady's new venture, and Gonzalez's rehab, paint a picture of a team navigating early season challenges with a mix of innovation, cautious management, and undeniable talent. The Patriots are showing signs of potential, but the real tests are ahead, and every adjustment, every decision, and every performance will shape how this team evolves over the course of the year. May's development in particular will be fascinating to watch, as his ability to execute a more complex offense and make plays under pressure could define not only his career, but also the trajectory of the Patriots season. As we dig deeper into Drake May's performance, it becomes clear that his ability to adapt on the fly is what makes him such a dangerous quarterback. What's striking is not just the numbers, but the football intelligence he has displayed in such a short span of time. He's beginning to read defenses at a level that allows him to manipulate coverage, anticipate blitzes, and make adjustments at the line of scrimmage. Against Miami, we saw him move his tight ends, shift his backs, and use pre-snap motion in ways that forced defenders to reveal their intentions before the ball was even snapped. This kind of awareness doesn't come overnight. It's a combination of preparation, instincts, and confidence, and May is showing that he's capable of putting it all together. The Patriots' offense under McDaniels has been carefully structured to give him opportunities while also challenging him to make quick decisions, and so far, May has met those challenges head-on. His combination of precision passing, mobility, and poise in the pocket makes him a quarterback that opposing defenses have to prepare for in multiple dimensions, which was evident in his ability to exploit mismatches and find seams in coverage throughout the Dolphins game. The shift from a shotgun-heavy approach to more under-center formations is perhaps the most important change in this offense. Being under center allows for more effective play action, and that jump from 35% to 60% play action usage is enormous. When executed properly, play action can freeze linebackers, draw safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, and open up intermediate routes for tight ends or backs coming out of the backfield. Drake May use this to perfection, showing an ability to read and react to what the defense was giving him while still maintaining composure. His ability to process that information quickly and then decide whether to deliver a quick throw, attack a downfield route, or keep the ball himself is a sign that he is not just a talented athlete, but a cerebral quarterback as well. That combination of skill and intelligence is what has made him the engine of the Patriots' offense in these first two games, and it sets a promising tone for the rest of the season. One of the things that stands out most is how McDaniels has expanded the playbook without overwhelming May. We're seeing a balanced attack that mixes two tight end sets, incorporates running backs in both rushing and receiving roles, and creates opportunities for wide receivers to stretch the field. Motion, which increased to nearly 70%, allows May to see how defenses react in real time, giving him critical information before the snap. These pre-snap reads are what separate good quarterbacks from great ones, and May's ability to translate what he sees into effective action is an encouraging sign for the Patriots. It's also worth noting that while Miami was not the toughest opponent, the way May handled the situation suggests that he is ready to face higher-caliber defenses in the weeks ahead. The upcoming matchup with the Steelers will test his ability to perform under pressure against a disciplined and physical defense, and it will be a pivotal moment in gauging his growth. Meanwhile, the news surrounding Tom Brady's flag football league adds another layer of intrigue to the current NFL landscape. While it's not a traditional comeback in the sense of returning to the NFL, it is a high-profile endeavor that combines entertainment, competition, and star power. With legends like Rob Gronkowski and elite current players like Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey involved, it's generating attention worldwide. The league may not be sanctioned by the NFL, but that doesn't diminish the significance of having such high-caliber athletes participating. It's an opportunity for fans to see Brady in a different context, using his competitive instincts and leadership in a format that still demands strategy, coordination, and execution. For Patriots fans and football enthusiasts alike, it's a chance to observe the GOAT in action while also enjoying a unique, globally focused football event. It also raises interesting questions about player participation, team permissions, and risk management, especially for active players who need to balance personal branding and league obligations. Brady's influence ensures that this event will not be ignored, and it's likely to spark conversations about the intersection of sports, entertainment, and international promotion of football. On the injury front, Christian Gonzalez remains a storyline to watch. The All-Pro cornerback has been working diligently to return from a hamstring injury that occurred in late July, and while progress has been steady, the coaching staff is taking a deliberate approach to his reintegration. Gonzalez has been attending meetings, participating in walkthroughs, and staying connected to the team, which allows him to remain in sync with defensive schemes and team dynamics, even if he's not yet fully on the field. The decision of whether to push him back against a tough Steelers defense or to wait until a slightly later matchup is delicate, balancing the immediate need for talent against long-term health and effectiveness. Gonzalez's eventual return will not only bolster the secondary, but also provide the Patriots with greater versatility in coverage schemes, especially in key moments against high-powered offenses. His conditioning, confidence, and readiness will ultimately dictate the timing, and it's a story that will continue to evolve as the team approaches the next critical games on the schedule. Taken together, these elements, the rise of Drake May, McDaniel's evolving offensive strategy, Brady's off-field influence, and Gonzalez's careful rehabilitation, highlight a team that is both navigating challenges and exploring opportunities. The Patriots are showing adaptability and strategic thinking, leaning on emerging talent while planning for the long-term impact of injuries and roster management. May's growth and ability to execute the new offense could define the trajectory of the season, setting the stage for a Patriots team that, if healthy and consistent, has the potential to compete at a high level in a very competitive league. Fans will be watching closely, not only for the on-field results, but also for the narratives that are unfolding, from breakout performances to comeback stories, each shaping the season in real time. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is buzzing. And if the latest whispers are true, the New England Patriots are about to make a seismic move in the league. Sources close to the team suggest that the Patriots have secured a high-impact deal with star running back Dalvin Cook, potentially reshaping their offense and sending shockwaves through the AFC East. While the organization has remained tight-lipped, insiders hint that the negotiations have been intense, with both sides reportedly eager to find common ground on a contract that could turn heads across the league. Dalvin Cook, known for his explosive running style and ability to break tackles, would bring an immediate upgrade to a Patriots backfield that has been searching for consistency. Over the past few seasons, New England has experimented with multiple options in the rushing department, yet none have consistently dominated the line of scrimmage. Adding Cook, whose resume includes multiple 1,000-yard seasons and a reputation for game-changing plays, could be the missing piece to a Patriots offense looking to recapture its former glory. League insiders are already speculating about how head coach Bill Belichick might deploy Cook. Will he become the centerpiece of the running game, or will New England integrate him into a more versatile attack that keeps defenses guessing? One thing is clear. If the deal is finalized, the Patriots would signal a bold, aggressive strategy aimed at immediately challenging the likes of the Bills and Dolphins in the division. Fans are buzzing on social media, imagining the potential highlight reels of Cook slicing through defenses in the iconic navy and silver. Meanwhile, rival teams are reportedly taking note, with front offices quietly assessing how this move could alter the balance of power in the AFC. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the chatter is undeniable. Dalvin Cook to the Patriots could be the blockbuster signing that shifts the NFL landscape before the season even begins. If this rumor proves true, the Patriots are not just signing a player. They're sending a message. The team is ready to compete at the highest level, and they are willing to make bold moves to do it. All eyes will be on New England as this story develops, and the NFL community waits with bated breath for what could be one of the most exciting acquisitions of the year. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.